Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Isaiah and Nicole show or podcast or whatever else you want to call this thing. I'm Isaiah here with my co-host Nicole for episode 6.
Hey,
Nicole, what's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm in my sinus infection era. I've just been like, my nose sounds like a trumpet. Like, military funerals ought to start hiring me to do taps.
Okay, listen, I
Just
used
be
to play a
hugging.
trumpet.
Well, maybe you gotta let me know if I'm in tune next time I start sneezing. You know what? For everyone's sake, the mute button is right there. I'm gonna be using it liberally this podcast.
It's okay. Listen, it's been the 2 weeks since we spoke, and we have a whole lot to talk about because, as you know, it's early morning. I have a whole lot of podcasts to do today, but we have so much time in between, so we can just chat forever, Nicole.
Yeah, I love it when you're booked and busy. It makes me feel important by association.
Yes. You know what? Shout out Janelle. Janelle has been such a supporter over the past couple weeks. Shout out to you, Janelle. You're cool
Hey,
people.
Janelle.
Hey. But okay, so Nicole, what has been going on for you?
It's been a busy 2 weeks. I went to a few more concerts. I know last time we were talking about that I was going to Billy Joel, so I saw him. I went and saw
Hmm.
Demi. I saw the Gorillas. It's been really busy. It's been fun. Just running around the city when my nose permits.
Okay. So obviously I haven't been to a concert actually since COVID happened. I used to go to a bunch of concerts and music festivals. I wanna start getting back into them. So, I'm really jealous of you.
Well, Beyonce just announced she's doing that stadium tour at that it was at that art gala last night. So
Oh yeah?
get your wallet ready. Mine's not, but I'll be doing some. I don't know. I need to go to like a gym for my financial health. I don't know if that's
Okay.
like a bank, but I need to start saving now because I'm scared for next summer. Those stadium tours are coming for my ass.
They're gonna be so expensive because everyone's trying to get their bags back up, and inflation is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
So,
tell me why I paid $9 for popsicles. I mean, I live in Brooklyn. Like, I am the problem. But like the
hmm
popsicles, at this rate, I just need to like start freezing my own ice.
do it. Listen, get a ice maker, a ice tray, and then
Hmm.
put juice and popsicle sticks in them.
Oh yeah, you need a little
Telling you,
foil on top for the integrity.
yeah,
Nah, that's
yeah.
gonna be me. I don't know. I just love a popsicle, but I can't be paying these prices. I might as well go to the store and get like a luxury popsicle.
Okay,
Like go to
all
a
right.
specialty popsicle store. They definitely have those in Bushwick.
So, since that's your little update, so what has been going on for you? Give me something like something that's big for you right now, other than your sinus affection, of course.
Oh my god, that's
Um,
huge. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I'm trying to think, what is the big thing that's happening for me? I mean, I've been celebrating my boy Travis's birthday this weekend. He's turning
mm,
33, so we've been spending the last 3 days doing really fun activities. But do you ever have an instance where I really wanted to get him this particular brand of liquor? Like you ever have
okay,
you have a vision set in mind and it kind of blinds you from the true goal?
yes,
So I'm like,
plenty.
after work on Friday, the first of the 3 days of the festivities, I'm like, I'm going to get this liquor. I go on the brand's website. I find 4 locations near my job. I mean, I'm in Manhattan. They have to sell it here. It's New York. I think it's New York Distillery Company. I
Okay,
go to each of those stores. They don't have it. They're giving me dirty looks. And you know what? I should have just settled. He wanted a why risky, a rye
hmm
whiskey. You can tell I don't drink whiskey if I'm talking like that. But I
okay,
went to so many stores and I felt so clowned on. They're like, yeah, we've never sold this. I don't know who's doing the UX at the New York Distillery Company, but yeah, that
mm.
was a struggle.
It
But
sounds like they
yeah,
were
I
trying to
let
play
that.
you.
I felt kind of played. Like I'm going to all these stores. I didn't really know what the next best option would be because I'm not a whiskey drinker. I ended up going to
Hmm
8 liquor stores, my dumbass. But and then I
like,
didn't even get the
mm,
right product. But I was so blinded. I was like, I need to get this. I wanted to like believe that the website was telling me the truth. I just didn't want to be duped. So that's why
yeah,
I went through all that effort.
you
And I
didn't
didn't
want to
even get
be
him the right thing.
duped, but you ended up getting duped anyway.
I duped myself. It was like dark out. I was sweating. I'm like, I should probably shower before the party. But to make it a
Mm.
little special, when I got home, I was like, I'll put it in a bag, put a little bow on it. I found these like little glitter stickers, so I bedazzled it for him. So hopefully that makes up for the fact that I didn't get like the very particular whiskey brand that he is very down for. But happy birthday,
You've been
Trav.
so you bedazzled a liquor bottle.
Yeah, yeah. I
Do you
mean,
have a
I
picture?
was a sorority girl in a past life. I do. We can
Okay,
tweet it later. It was,
I want to see
definitely
it.
over the top.
I
But
want
I
that.
was so blinded. I could have gotten any other whiskey. I
Yeah.
just wanted that one so bad.
Which one was it?
Mr. Cat's Rock and Rye whiskey. It has, like, rock candy notes. I don't know. I'm not a sommelier.
Tell me the name one more time. I want to search this up. Mr.
Mr.
Katz.
Cat's.
Okay.
It's like the New York distillery. I don't know. They
Rock
sell
and
it after
Rye.
Chianti. Yeah, the Rock and Rye.
Let's get a visual on here. First time for everything, right?
I
Let's
mean,
see.
it's gorgeous. It's a very reasonably priced bottle of rye whiskey,
Okay.
and my friend said that it's the one he's loyal to, so I wanted to, like, show that I care.
And you bedazzled this one?
No, I got the Hudson Valley rye liquor.
Okay.
Yeah, but it
Listen,
was cute. It was cute.
you did your best job. You're a good friend, Nicole. I'm proud of
No, I
you.
was running around this city. I was like, "Ooh, it's like getting cold here," and I still had swamp ass. It was bad.
Listen, maybe that's why you have a cold right now.
You didn't have to drag me like that. You did not. I was around a lot of cats and dogs, and
Okay.
the I'm allergic to both of those, so I was just like sneezing up a storm, and it just never went away. But for everyone wondering, I did take a COVID test. I'm negative, so I have
Good.
been good to go. Like, I'm out here. I'm following the protocols because if I get COVID, I get to be out of work for 2 weeks. I get to work from home. So you know what? Not that I want COVID. It's just
It's not
like
that bad then.
I want to know in the beginning so I can get those 2 weeks off.
Okay. Listen. So speaking of drinks, right? I mean,
Yeah,
mine's not alcoholic, but I mean it's soda. I work at a soda company.
of course.
So Coca Cola, shout out to you. So I'm like, all right. I mean, I work at a soda company and I don't drink soda. I was like, let me be adventurous. So
Okay.
the last 2 days. Sorry, let me start at the beginning.
Back it up.
I went to Burger King, got some chicken fries, good
Mhm.
stuff. I got a cherry coke because I'm like, this stuff cannot be that good. I'm like, these people just drink it. Like, there's so many flavors of Coca Cola. There's regular Coke, Diet Coke, there's
And,
cherry Coke, cherry
like,
vanilla,
Heaven to me
vanilla.
is one of those machines that you could, like, remix the flavors.
That's the
That
one
is
I went
me.
to. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
you're gassed, you're gassed.
So I tried cherry Coke and it is like crack. Okay, like it's
Mm,
so good. So I am trying to practice like self control right now because I went to a store yesterday. I almost bought like a case of it. I was like, nah, not yet. I don't want to gain a caffeine addiction.
no,
Um,
that's fair. I mean, I don't drink it for the caffeine. I feel like
it
coffee
just
into
tastes
a cold
good.
brew, that's basically like I'm awake, that's like 50
Yeah.
milligrams of Adderall to me, you know?
But listen, they have so many things like working there. First of all, you learn how many brands they own. So
Mm.
first of all, obviously they own Coke, they own Coca Cola, they own Sprite. I had no idea they have a coffee. First of all,
Oh,
they have Coca Cola coffee. They distribute Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
for real?
They own Dasani. They own
Okay.
Monster. They own Body Armor, Powerade. They own a lot of stuff, and so does
Jesus
Pepsi.
Christ.
Pepsi does too. Like I didn't know Pepsi owned like Gatorade, for example. Like they own. It's a huge feud. So
I love
th-
monopolies.
right, but like I want to try some. I didn't even know this either. You go to different restaurants and they all have like licensing. So if you go to a Burger King, for example, it will only be Coca-Cola products, nothing else. If you go to, uh, I think McDonald's as well, only Coke products. If you go to Wendy's, only be Pepsi products. So even like your
Oh,
fruit juices, like Minute Maid and all that stuff, you can only get that at like Burger King and stuff. And then
wow.
I forget what the Pepsi equivalent is, but like they're all under certain labels, and I had no idea all these years that like they were all owned by stuff. So I'm being very brand appropriate now and only staying loyal to the Coke brand. So no more Gatorade out here.
Damn.
All that stuff. But
How are you
yeah,
gonna celebrate when the Phillies win the World Series?
we got Body Armor, and listen, I tried
Okay,
it for
well,
the
guess
first time. It is crazy.
it's not that bad. They used to
It's
sell it in the
crazy.
vending machine at my school. It's
Mm.
actually like, I don't know, it gave me the electrolytes to get through an 8 AM, so
I
you
have
gotta
no
be
a
something.
slight. I have a slight addiction right now to Body Armor. So
Ooh, no, Body Armor is
yeah.
good. I see Valencia in the chat, is mentioning the vanilla Coca-Cola. That's what you gotta try. Put a little bit of the vanilla in with the cherry Coke. Ooh, another level. If you go to a remix machine, like next time I go, I'm going to the movie theaters just to get a cherry vanilla Coke that I
So yeah,
customize myself.
so I tried vanilla cherry yesterday, and it was cool. It wasn't all that, but it was cool. So
Oh,
maybe
there
I
we
should.
got we're you're canceled.
Listen, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm being different. I think that's the thought that
You're
counts.
trying
You know what
new
I'm saying?
things. You're being
Yeah,
adventurous,
yeah.
never too early to start new things. You don't have to wait till 2023.
No, absolutely not. And I think that's the little excitement about working at a soda company. Like I tried Mellow Yellow. It's like Mountain Dew.
When I
I
was
didn't
doing
know
Chester
that
Cheese as a
existed.
kid, that's the drink I would get, the Mellow Yellow.
Fly. Oh
And
yeah.
that's why I was bullied in high school probably because I was drinking
Well, who
Mellow Yellow.
cares? Where are they at now? Where are you at? Okay, that's
Oh,
all that
I guess
matters.
yeah. On a podcast. You don't have a podcast.
um, but outside of that, I mean that's just tying with your whole drink thing. So let's see. I've had a lot of stuff happen within the
Okay.
last 2 weeks, positive and as of recent, negative. Um, like, I had a falling out with a friend, Nicole.
Oh my god, that makes
It's
me so
been
sad.
a
Those are
friend since
sometimes
middle
worse than
school.
a breakup because,
It was
like, you go
horrible.
through things with friends, like, that are different from a relationship, that's just tough.
I've been friends with this person since middle school. Now, granted, it's an internet friend, but we hung out plenty, so it sucks. But you know what?
No. Yeah, I'm
I
moving
feel
in with
like
an internet friend, like, I can't like, those people are
which one?
my friend Connor.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
he's
cool.
a DC boy moving up here to be in the big
Nice.
city. Big Apple, maybe he'll star on Funny Girl on Broadway after Leah Michelle's over.
I had an internet friend move into my house for a couple months this year. That was a interesting experience too. So it's different. Move from North Dakota down to Delaware. Like what? Like how do you?
Damn.
Okay,
Maybe you just really like
but
the ocean, see the beach.
yeah,
Didn't
but
care
he never
where, that's
went.
the beach.
He wanted to change the scenery, but he got like homesick, so he went back home. But it's
Valid.
different. Um, but yeah, let me see what else. I interviewed Arissa Cox, which was
Sick as hell. The star of Camp Rock 2.
right. Oh yeah, she was. Yo,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, remind me, I
crazy.
gotta talk about Demi after this.
Oh, didn't you go to
'Cause
that Demi concert?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I have
Okay.
a funny story. But I was like, as soon as you mentioned that, I'm like, up, bookmark.
See, that was crazy because I thought. See, so originally when I tried to book an interview with Arissa, I'm gonna say last year. That's the last time Big Brother came. No, this year. It was this year because I was on Extra Press for that. I tried to book an interview with Arissa this year, um, and she was unavailable. But instead, she
Mm,
put me on Exit Press for Big Brother Canada 10, and we got to interview like Jason Lynn and Herman and Kevin and
yeah.
all those people. So right after, I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be able to interview Arissa," and they were like, "We'll get back to you." Never got back to me. I had to follow up. They finally uh got back to me and they were like, yeah, she's not available. So
Mm.
like I was like, damn. So I followed back up recently and they were like, hey, it's crazy you asked. Like we're looking to see if she can do an interview soon. We'll let you know. I thought it was gonna be like the type of deal where like a bunch of podcasts interview her and they all post it online. I was the only one who did it. I was like, oh cool.
Well,
Yeah.
damn. I mean, thank
Yeah.
God you did that interview 8.
Thank you. No, that was crazy. I did it for my car too.
No, the you contain multitudes.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
I
flexible.
was
He moves around. Wait, what's your sign again? Aries?
I'm an Aries, yeah.
Well, so that means you make it work no matter what.
I have to because it's like
Yeah.
you really gotta apply pressure if you want to succeed with these things nowadays. So
Yeah, and I mean, Aries, like I'm an Aries moon, which means emotionally I connect with a lot of parts of your personality, and like I
oh
feel
okay.
that.
Listen, we are in the same realm, regardless.
Yeah, same breed of mental illness.
That's- all right, so all right, now it's your turn.
Okay, okay. So I went to the Demi concert with my boys, Maddie G and Matt Ligori on Tuesday.
Mm. Oh, cool.
Matty G texted me over the weekend. He's like, last minute thing, but do you want to come to the Demi concert? You can get like nosebleeds for really cheap, like $50, or you can come sit in our section. They got it really early, so they didn't pay, but it would have been like a $130 ticket. So I said, you
Mm.
know what? I'll press my odds. I'll get the shitty ticket. But I end up walking in with them. We got dinner, got some ice cream. You know how we are, vegan ice cream, because we know my man Matty G. He's living that vegan lifestyle. Van Leeuwen as my
Mhm.
recommendation. Very good. We walk in and I go, you know what? I'll just sit with them before the show. We'll see what's going on, you know? So we
Okay.
sit down. I'm like, do you think anybody here knows that like we have a Demi Lovato? We podcasted about Demi Lovato before, and then we're just like joking, laughing. The opener comes out. Nobody comes to take my seat. I check Ticketmaster. The ticket's not available, but there's another ticket on the end of the row. So I'm chilling, I'm feeling good. My edibles like hidden. I'm like, I think I'm gonna be able to pull off, sneaking down into a lower section.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, 3
Uh-oh.
minutes before Demi goes on, these two girls bring over like the seat attendant. They couldn't confront me themselves. And they're like, we sit here, like the lady's like,
Why a
you gotta go out here.
snake?
Snakes and
Wow.
snakes. I mean, I didn't pay for the ticket, but lo and
Yeah.
behold,
You
the
couldn't just
ticket.
ask?
No, I was at that point
Not
just
you, I'm
I
talking
didn't
about
want it.
them. Like,
I
that's
mean,
whack.
yeah, they couldn't have talked to me, but at that point, I was like, "You know what? On Ticketmaster, there's another ticket available at the end of the row." So I did end up having a better view for the concert.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
all you
cool.
gotta yeah, so life hack, if you really wanna chill with your friends in a section, check Ticketmaster. The ticket might be available for that section, and you can live anxiety free for the rest of the concert.
Listen, I respect it. Like I've done something like that before. I'm not going to name the festival because I don't want to get banned. But there's a festival that my friends went to, and I didn't think I could go, so I didn't get a ticket or anything.
Wristband, yeah.
Long and behold, I could, but it was too late. Whatever. I
Mm.
was dropping like 200 something on the wristband, and my friend was like, "Yo, I gotta go take care of my daughter. I have a paid ticket though. If you want my wristband, you can take it." I'm like,
That is so great.
well, it gets tricky because obviously you're not supposed to take them off.
Yeah.
He cut his off with scissors, so he gave me his. I'm like, huh, how am I gonna make this work? I got the wristband. I gotta get it now.
Your
I
arts and
try,
crafts.
I try to hot glue it. Ain't work. Stapler ain't work. It was a hot ass fucking mess. I was like,
Were you,
I'm
like,
gonna
pulling out
finesse
the
in.
welding equipment?
Yes, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Go up there. I wanted to go see Kendrick Lamar so badly. I'm
I
like,
mean,
cool.
anyone would.
This guy selling real wristbands was handing them out. I was like, oh, I don't know, blah blah blah. God was like, it's the last day. I guess he was feeling generous. He gave me his anyway. That didn't work either. So
Oh,
I get to the scanning thing, scanning my wristband, ain't working, ain't working. The guy was like, just go ahead, bro. You
just
get
go
it.
ahead.
He,
Love that. Oh my
that was the
god.
craziest thing. I was like, bet. I was like, dang.
Real
I saw
recognizes real.
I saw SZA and Kendrick for free. It
Shut the
was
fuck
crazy.
up.
It was
SZA
crazy.
just
Front
performed at
row.
Boston. Oh
It was
my
awesome.
god, you're living my dream. I was just
Yeah.
telling my best friend yesterday that when SZA tours again, we're doing barricade VIP, like we're going all out. I'm so jealous.
That was one of the craziest days. That's one of those once in a lifetime things that you never experience. I got to see Kendrick and SZA free, and there was other people I just didn't care, but like we were up close too. I was like, this is insane that just
Oh,
happened. But
that's that reminds me of, like, when I was underage sneaking into drag clubs, because that was, like, my first, like, stan community was the Drag Race community, and
yeah,
when I was 17, I flew out to DragCon because a bunch of my friends were working a booth for a popular drag queen, and I'm like, "You know what? Like, they're getting, like, their housing situation worked out, like, let me hop in
hmm
on that." But I was 17, I couldn't get into any of the clubs, but I ended up, at the Abbey, there was, like, a big DragCon party, one of the clubs in WeHo, and I just walked in and hid in the bathroom, and then everybody forgot about me, and then, like, every big name in drag, like, walked in, like, Adore Delano, Katya walked in, Trixie Mattel was there, Brooklyn Heights before she was on the show, like, if you know Drag Race, I was like, "I should not be here," but, like, I scammed my way correctly, so I'm glad that it's the Aries in us.
Nicole the scammer.
No, us scamming, and you know what? Yeah, I don't know, my parents, God bless them for letting me fly out to the other side of the country while I was in high school during AP exam week.
Yeah. Oh my
Good
gosh.
times.
It's good. Like once you obviously there's a whole lot of failure with like sneaking places, but the one time that it works, you're like, I'm glad I did that.
And I'm gonna be
So
telling my grandkids about this, you know?
yeah.
I don't know if
These
I'm gonna
are
tell my
experiences
grandkids
people.
about the drag queens, but Kendrick Lamar for sure, he's gonna be in the history book.
Oh yeah, that's going to sit with me forever. And it's like it was crazy. I mean, even speaking about events, just to hop around, like Shout out Bryce and Wendell. I went to the
Of
one in
course.
Philly. Bryce, so awesome. He got me in for free, and
Of
think I
course.
told you I brought my grandma.
Was just about to ask.
Yeah, I so wait, I gotta take the picture, show you a picture that he sent me. I don't have it on the computer, but he
If I
texted
brought
it
my
to me.
grandma to an event, she would just like laugh.
Well, she look, listen, she was having the time of her life. She was like, I haven't gone out in a while. So look, first of all, shout out to them. They took a picture of my grandma.
Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. I'm like,
Yeah,
Brendel and Weiss. Who are they?
Bruno Weiss. But it was funny. This moment right here. We were sitting watching da 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 commercial break. Every commercial break, Bryce is like, "We're going to do a raffle."
Oh,
So I don't know when he did this, but he reads off the ticket, and I'm just like hanging out with like some Survivor Philly people, and he reads off this number. I'm like, huh, this sounds like a number I had, but I gave my grandma my ticket. I was like, I don't care. And then he reads the number, and then price goes to. I say his grandma. I was
yeah!
like,
Oh my god!
I
Of
was
course.
crying. So she got this goodie bag with all these buffs and stuff, and then he comes to see me later. He was like, by the way, I rigged it so your grandma could get that.
Shut the fuck up.
He was
That's
like, I
so
saw her ticket
funny.
number. I was like, you are funny. I was like, he's crazy.
Honestly, I approve of breaking the rules
Me too. I'm not complaining. Like,
when
listen,
they're in my benefit.
right? Okay. So that was funny to me. I was like, Bryce, you're a mess, but I
That's
appreciate you. You know,
hilarious.
that's my guy. I should be seeing him again when I go to the DC event in a couple weeks, but
I'm
that should be fun.
sadly too lazy to get my ass to DC. I would love to, but
Nicole, I could have got you in, Nicole.
I but like where would I sleep?
I would have got a hotel room.
I would just be sleeping in the dumpster outside of
I
the
could have
National
got two
Playwrights
separate
Brigade.
beds, Nicole. I could have slept. I would have slept in the hallway for you. Okay. Listen,
No,
I would have did that.
I am taking off so much time for Thanksgiving that it's
No,
like
that
I
makes
feel guilty.
sense.
I'm a slave to capitalism. I hate it.
Look, I'm shocked. I got off for not only that for 2 days. I got like 4 days off for Thanksgiving, which is crazy because I'm a new hire. But my boss got
Yeah.
fired, so I mean,
Oh,
did I not tell that story? We'll get to that later. But but he got
the
fired.
drama.
So I think the people who's like covering his spot right now, they're not really caught up on what's going on. They're just like, all right, here's some free days, take it off. You know, so I'm not complaining. Like, cool, because I'm not. I don't think I'm supposed to have Thanksgiving off, but like he gave it to me anyway, so I'm like, all right,
I mean, what else are you gonna eat?
yeah. Listen, it is what it is.
Oh, nah. Next year though. I mean, they're always doing
There'll be
RHAP.
other
Yeah,
events. It just
I gotta
never will
pull
be
up.
in front of the White House
Yeah, and
again.
I'm gonna be back on RHAP this week. I'm gonna be on Crime Scene,
Oh,
so
with
that's gonna be real.
Sarah Murray.
Of course, I'm very excited. It's gonna
It's my
be
people.
yeah, later today I gotta watch a little documentary. Thank God I have Peacock because as soon as Mari was like, "It's on Peacock," I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" But I was able to finagle a login for my grandma, who loves
That's
the show. Is it Yellowstone or Yellow Jackets? It's one of the
I
two.
think it's Stone. I think it's
Yellowstone.
Stone.
Okay. She'd be
Yeah.
watching that, so she gave me the Peacock. But that'll be fun. I haven't come up on the our Robin Akiva Need a Podcast wheel recently, so I've been on a
Wow.
hiatus.
She's a I love Mars. She's a DC native. So she's
I
gonna be
didn't know
showing
that.
me around. Yeah, her and Matt Scott. So they're gonna
Oh,
be
of course,
showing me
Matt
around.
Scott. Love
Yeah.
my wrestling people. Last time I was on Robin Akiva, I was put on the spot to name one WWE wrestler. The way I
Wow.
was sitting there just racking my brain, who did I come up with? Sasha Banks? I think that was a good
That's a good
option.
one. That's a good one. That's a great one, actually.
Like I watch the Royal Rumble every year and we draw numbers out of a hat for like and if you win, like if the number you pick is like the 23rd person to come out and they win if it was Ronda Rousey, let's say.
Yeah.
Um that person has to pick someone to do a shot and I always end
Mm,
up taking the shot. So like you'd
fly.
think at some point I would know these people.
Yeah. No, that's
I mean maybe I forget cuz I'm drinking so much.
yo, there's a fly harassing me right now. I don't like it.
In this weather? It's the winter.
Right, like where the hell are you coming from? But yeah,
Like
that's
die
crazy though.
already.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Nah, Mari's my podcasting sister. So like I have like increments of sisters or brothers, mainly sisters in different communities. In our hat, that's my podcasting sister. So
Trying to
That's
think like
good.
who's my podcasting sister in general, but I just have like so many.
You have plenty. You have Gia and
Yeah.
Naomi.
I have Gia and Naomi. I mean, I have people that are like my mother. I'm like, Kirsten's definitely my cousin. Like, these are the homies.
That's good.
They could all live
Um,
with me. I'd be down with that.
I'm so particular about my space. Um, I don't have any roommates right now, so I'm like living it up right now because I don't have to like. I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
can like do a
Yeah.
big ass puzzle. You don't have to worry about somebody like needing the
Okay.
table for something. You can watch any
You got the
embarrassing
good
TV
mind.
show. Yeah. No, I've been
um.
watching embarrassing TV shows. My roommate was in South Carolina, so I've just been watching
Mm,
Gilmore Girls and
oh,
blowing my
okay.
nose.
I'm crying. Not the blow. You know.
That's the most fall activity you can imagine. That and
Oh my
watching
god.
Gossip Girl. Those are like the fall shows.
Gossip Girl. I've never watched that show, but I've only heard good things about it.
Oh my gosh, like it teeters off around season 4 for sure, but like
Mm,
those first few seasons, ooh, it's just like and being in the city, I know a lot of the places they go. Like they film the high school is actually in East Harlem, and I worked in East Harlem for a long time, so it's cool
yeah.
to be like, oh my god, that's the street that they filmed at the high school. I don't know, it's just oh, it's like a warm hug with
See,
like rich
sometimes
spoiled teenagers. Ugh.
I'm so scared of getting into shows like that because, like, if I don't know if you've seen the show, it's called The Good Place. I'm there's
Only the
sometimes
first season
it's good, but it always falls off. Like
until
those
it
shows
goes to the
always
bad
fall off.
place.
Spoilers, spoiler warning. But
I mean,
yeah,
you saved me having to go watch the second through whatever season.
I don't know what you're talking about. But but, so all right. Other than crime scene, what else is going on in your ventures right now?
Okay. Yeah, I mentioned yesterday I went to the my bestie came in from Long Island. We went to college together and we went to the dog parade. That was really tight.
A
It was
dog parade.
yeah, dog Halloween costume parade. We had the
Mm.
spotted lantern flies, so I think one of the dogs that ended up winning one of the best prizes was dressed up like a spotted lantern fly, and his owners were dressed like two sneakers.
Wow, that's funny.
So that was pretty sick. I saw another one that was I put this on Twitter. The category was current events. Their dog dressed up like a tomato soup can, and they dressed up like the protesters, and they brought the Van Gogh lilies or whatever. That was really goofy. Yeah, people like just really go hard. But the reason why I mentioned hanging out with my friend is we went by the river because we used to hang out by the river in college. We just like watching the ferries go by, and we were looking at the buildings, and we were just like, that one over there, it's really ugly. We don't like
Hmm.
it. That disease where like I don't know if it's a disease or a disorder where if you see tiny holes and you freak out.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that one, tryptophobia. I wouldn't Google it because like I didn't think I had it till I saw it, but I was like, that building triggers that for me. Tell me why I go on Instagram this morning and I see an ad for that apartment complex.
They're trying to listen. The
They're
phones are listening.
listening. They
They're
are listening.
listening.
And they're listening to my thoughts now too. Cause like I've been sick. I've been really annoyed with the sinus infection. And I thought to myself, damn, how am I ever gonna push a baby out if I can't handle a little sinus pain? And then a
Nicole.
TikTok comes up as I'm on the couch that says, I can't deal with discomfort for a second. How am I ever going to have a baby?
Nicole, you
Oddly
are.
specific. The
Yeah,
universe is universing. Like,
they're
be fucking
listening.
for real.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely creepy. I remember one time I went from not only talking about a movie that's coming up, but then I was like, there's food from a specific place I wanted to eat. And then I opened up Google and it suggested both of those things like immediately. And I thought I was a little creepy. I was like, I don't like that. Um
No, the
I
man
mean
in the
they're
sky is like playing little games for us. He wants to keep us on our toes.
well, so apparently we sign off on these things when we buy these phones. We don't read it. And I think that's why South Park made a joke about it in one of the episodes.
Okay.
There's like disclosure things that when you're signing to buy a phone or whatever. Obviously, we're not going to read all that crap, but you're allowing these phone companies to kind of like hear what you're saying so other businesses can push business ads on you so you can be tempted to buy these things. So that's why when you're on Google, YouTube, Twitter, you have suggested ads and videos and all that stuff coming up is because These phones have speakers for a reason.
Oh
They
my
never. It's not like they ever go off. Just like the camera is there for a reason. The camera is on right now. It's just not, you can see it. You know what I'm
ugh.
saying? So these things are on 24/7. I remember not Alexa. What's the house thing that everyone has right now? The
Oh,
not
Google Home
Google
or whatever.
Google Home. There's something else, but whatever
I
it
mean, we
is.
have Siri, yeah.
Siri. I think it is Google Home. Google Home. This guy's Google Home malfunctioned and was replaying audio of just like conversation this guy was having, because it is always like recording what you're saying, and it's like you allegedly you sign off on this when you're buying it, but we just don't read the disclosure stuff. They're legally allowed to do that.
That is
And
so insane to me. I mean, I didn't read, so maybe I don't know why I'm so in
because
disbelief.
listen,
I should have read
why
the
do you
terms and conditions.
why do you think the phone only hears you when you say hey Alexa? No, it's got to be on all the time to hear you say hey Alexa. So I mean, if you think about it, it's like, okay, it makes sense. But
Yeah,
it's like, it's
conspiracy hour,
weird.
but not. It's not even a
Yeah.
conspiracy.
Who knows what they're
Well,
actually
I'm
doing
going
with
off the
it?
grid. You wanna move to Antarctica with me?
Antarctica, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down.
I can keep all my data here. I'm gonna start some new data in Antarctica, start a new
With
life.
some polar bears, okay?
Yeah, I mean, China already has my
Okay.
data. I spend like they know I'm on TikTok. Like, I'm so vulnerable to any sort of like zombie apocalypse right now, and they would know that because they see me on TikTok 15 hours a day.
What if they did I forget what it was called. Well, I remember what it's called. I'm not going to say it on here. But there was like the huge expose thing when they exposed a bunch of celebrities.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
what if they like did that for like regular people? Some master hacker from Anonymous or something just leaked out everyone's stuff in general.
Yeah,
It'd
like
be
they did that with
over.
the Ashley Madison stuff, and that's how it came out that the Duggar guy was like a big old creep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah,
Be
but
that.
also, like, I am in the city, there's always people with those microphones, and they're doing man on the street interviews. First of
Yeah.
all, Billy Eichner did that forever ago, and someone probably did it before him, so, like, get new content, please. But I have to live in fear of somebody putting their microphone in my face and asking me if I can name all 5 boroughs, which I can, by the way, but it's offensive that someone would think that I wouldn't, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I can't name all five boroughs.
I mean, and that's completely fair because you don't live here. I'm not gonna be racking my brain trying to remember what Staten Island is called. Like, be
Yeah.
fucking for real.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I personally, I think the man on the street stuff is kind of funny. I like it a lot. But depending on the people, I'm a common consumer.
Like,
All
I guess
right.
that's I mean, they pop up on my timeline, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's this one guy that does it in Washington Square Park, and that's, like, basically, like, the entire campus of NYU when I went there. So, just every day, I'd be looking ugly with my coffee that I probably spent $8 on and no makeup, just running to
Hmm.
class so I wouldn't get stopped being asked what I'm listening to because it's probably a podcast that I'm shamefully listening to.
Okay.
It's never
I
anything
mean,
interesting, you know?
yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. I mean, speaking of these celebrities, have you seen Doja?
Oh, at the party or something else?
Yeah.
I mean, great costume if you've seen Eyes Wide Shut. I mean, I don't know how much we want to explain.
Eyes wide shut. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about her Eyes Wide Shut costume.
No. You
Okay,
don't know
that's
what I'm
another.
talking about?
No, I thought you were talking about that on the timeline.
I mean, I am talking about her nudes on the timeline everywhere.
Oh yeah, because she was dressed up like a character from Eyes Wide
Oh, so
Shut.
that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
It's a
it.
Halloween costume. But also, like, why are people having Halloween parties the weekend before Halloween when there's literally
Mhm.
like 12 days of Halloween this year? Because it's on a
Yeah.
Monday. You have I already need 4 costumes. I didn't need to be partying this weekend either.
Listen, I actually did a costume party. I was
But, like,
dressed as a
why?
shinobi. I mean, it was like 2 weeks early before Halloween, but I just because I wanted to do it. Like, why not? Like, fuck it.
Okay,
But
okay, I'm
it was
hating.
cool.
I'm sorry, I'm guilty of hating. You can sentence me to life.
Listen, you don't watch anime or nothing, do you?
I don't.
So I don't know if you will understand this reference, but I just dressed like a Naruto character, and it was really
Okay.
good.
I've
It
dated a
was
man
really good.
before. I know who Naruto is.
Just
I know
I
what that
dated
is.
a man before. I'm gonna try to find it, but like, all right, so like, what do you think you're gonna go as hot for Halloween this year?
Okay, so me and my man, we have a couple's costume. It's a little basic. We went full pun, but I'm gonna dress up like a little sexy devil, and he's gonna be a piece of romaine lettuce, and we're gonna be
Romaine
devil's
lettuce.
lettuce. Isn't that good?
Yeah, I remember you saying the devil. I didn't know the lettuce part though. That's that's
Yeah, so it'll be
good.
the devil's lettuce. It's gonna be very
That's
cute. And
good.
then I got invited to something low key on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I went to a 2000s party last year, so I still have like a little Paris Hilton outfit I'm gonna pull out.
Okay.
And I have like this little dog right here. I'm gonna put it in my purse.
Okay.
It's gonna be like
I
a
like
whole
that.
moment. I can be really nasally too. It's perfect for my personality.
Listen. Who cares? Be as nasally as you want, Nicole. Okay.
I'm just insecure. Like if you see me
Stop
pop
being
up in a few years
insecure,
with a nose job, don't think it's because I hate my nose. It's because I can't breathe.
Nicole. Cut it out. You do not need to be insecure about anything. I think you can pull off whatever you want when you want.
Yeah, well, I spent the first half of my life like fighting off a lisp, like tooth and nail, like every day.
I
So
mean, you
you
still
know,
have one. Who cares?
drag.
I'm not even dragging you. Like that's just a part of who you are. Who cares?
Okay, I mean, I like I said, I dated a man, so I got the mailed out validation part checked off. I'm good.
No, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. No one cares about it. I don't
Thank
think anyone
God.
cares about lists unless you are the person with the list. Okay, everyone is always big on their imperfections, so you're fine.
Not this therapy session. Like I gotta pay you $20 before we hop off the
I
StreamYard.
I used to be a freaking social work major, so I'm used to
No
that.
way.
Yeah, I used to.
That's
Um,
amazing.
so real quick, this is the Naruto stuff. Like they wear like Jonin jackets and they're
I
ninja.
love.
Ready? Boom.
Okay, I saw this picture. I'm like, you're slaying, but
Yeah,
I was like, I have no idea what the hell that means, but I love it.
that was what I was going for. It was lit. It was lit though.
Okay, so retract my statement from before about
Thank
hating
you.
Halloween parties because you know what? If you do have enough costumes to like make it stretch, who am I to stop the fun? I'm like that girl that's like going to be putting up Christmas decorations in 3 weeks. So
I mean, did I tell you about my costume I did like 2 weeks ago? I mean, 2 weeks. My God, 2 years ago.
no,
I don't know if I told you.
we might have. Was
Well,
it
I'll
another?
paraphrase it. I'll paraphrase it. I wore a jacket with a bunch of snacks on it and candy. I was a whole snack.
Yes, yes, we have
Okay,
discussed that. I just needed
that's
it to
all I
come
want to make
back to
sure.
me.
So it's just funny to make
Yeah, I
sure.
was like, last year I was Bob the Builder. Had to make that slutty somehow. I'm trying to think if I had any good
Wait, you
tone
have any
ones.
pictures? I need to see these pictures.
Oh, that's on my Instagram, and I was gonna
I'm gonna
make
look
my
for it.
caption, "I can fix him," but I didn't want my ex to think it was about him, so any of my exes to think it was about them, I can't be giving them that moment.
I'm gonna go on your Instagram and look for this.
Yeah, no, it was a cute one, it was me and my friends, they were dressed as bees and a bee farmer,
Oh, that's
so
nice. I
I
see
made the
it.
caption, "What should my caption be?" Another pun, even though I wasn't dressed as a pun.
I mean, do you want people on your Instagram? I don't know
Of
if you want me to
course,
make
I'm
it.
behind the secret
Oh
everywhere,
yeah,
baby.
you're on everywhere. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
It's
Listen,
branding.
what a great Halloween episode this is. Look what a great picture.
It's spooky, and,
What
like,
should my
the
caption
shadow
be?
is giving me, like, a little snatch in my waist. Like, this is
Yeah.
Facetune free, baby.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna give it a like
Thank
and
you.
clever caption. Boom.
Thank you for all your support. I wouldn't do it I do it for the likes.
She said, "Can she build it?" Yes, she can.
If I build it, they will come.
I
Wink.
love it. Wink. All
No, that's
right,
so wrong.
Nicole, give me one more thing. Unless we want to keep going, I don't know what else I want to talk about.
Okay, I'm like, let me go to the list. I'm like, Taylor Swift dropped a new album, so great week for annoying people, especially annoying
Okay,
white people like myself.
shut up.
And I mean, it's been like the biggest drop in like history. I mean, she did like this is the one thing about Taylor, like, love her, like we're corny white women together, love her for that. But the second half of the album, those songs that she randomly dropped at 3 a.m., at
Hmm.
least four or five of those are better than the ones she put on the original album. And I'll stand
That's
by
how
that.
Taylor be. That's how
She
Taylor be.
puts the Muntie into those bonus tracks. And then she picks like the worst song objectively on the album to be the single. I don't know. Maybe low expectations, high reward, but I don't
I
know.
think
Like
she just genuinely thinks those songs are the better ones, and they're like, no,
she needs somebody under the age of 27 in that writer's room immediately.
yeah.
But I'm
Like
gonna get
just,
into it. I'm a Swiftie.
I mean, what you do is that you get like 10 people, random or fans, have them have an exclusive listening opportunity. Make sure they're not recording nothing. Obviously, be like, yo, which ones of these do you like? And
Oh,
then they'll
that's so
tell you about it.
tough.
It's
Just the
not.
Swifties are like, as a Swiftie, I can say
Well,
that a lot of us are insane.
that's why I
Like,
said
that's
get
gonna get
random
leaked. They're
people,
gonna get
random
doxed.
people, get
Okay,
random people.
random
Like,
people.
look, you're walking. Let's say you're in New York. Someone's walking across the street. Hey, are you interested in helping with this listening thing for a very A-list superstar? Yeah, why
I would
not?
think I'm getting kidnapped.
Show proof.
Proof, just Taylor's like in the back, like waving.
You don't even need to
Her
be
little
that.
bang.
You could show something like there's ways people. You're telling me out of all the people in this world, every person's going to deny it. No, some people are going to do it. Like you'll
Nah, I
find
mean, I'm
people.
crazy. I would do it.
I would do it too.
You would do it too
Um,
for a check.
and yo, there you go. It'd be like, we'll pay you
Yeah,
fifty
maybe
dollars.
if they paid me in floor seats, that would be a different story.
Floors. You could do that too. Listen, you can do. Why wouldn't they? You know
Because
what I'm
I would
saying?
be helping create a great album, theoretically one I would like
Exactly.
and support.
Listen, they need to put me in these rooms. I'm telling you, like I can get people classic album.
Yeah,
Like
no, get people on the ground floor. And I mean, it's been big. We got Taylor, we got Carly, I think Tegan and Sarah dropped. So like I'm just like, oh, there's a lot going
I mean,
on.
even if it's not floor, get them good enough seats where they can just be close up.
So people can
Backstage
take them.
passes.
Yeah, like floor tickets
Boom.
are kind of like iffy because like what if people in the pit aren't wearing deodorant? Like that's always my biggest fear.
Yeah, and that's fair. I don't know. They can figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta do. I feel like Taylor Swift fans. I feel like yeah, definitely they would be good. I want to do floor for Beyonce. I know Beyonce fans definitely shower, so that's good.
I hope so. I know. Drake and 21 Savage are dropping a collab album next week.
Do you think it's because he's in gambling debt?
No, I mean no,
I
because
mean,
I
if he's
mean if it
dropping
was really,
albums quick.
I mean nothing. Honestly, never mind was something, but like he literally said around the time he dropped, he's like, "Yeah, I'm dropping another one after this year." So it
I
was
mean,
already
Taylor
in
does it,
plan.
and no one cares. Why can't
Like
Drake do it?
I think Drake knew that people were not going to mess with that album like that, but he wanted to be experimental. So he was like, you know what?
Yeah,
There's another album coming. So for you rappy rap fans, just wait it out a little bit. Listen, 21 Savage has been carrying Drake for a little bit every time they put a song out. Like Jimmy Cooks, hard.
yeah,
What Sneaking was good. That was a couple years ago. That was their first
yeah.
one. What's the other one? They dropped another one this year. Why am I tripping? Jimmy Cooks. And then dude, I feel so stupid. Jimmy Cooks was on Honestly Never
You're
Mind.
fired.
Chill out, chill out, chill out. And there was another one like Envision Hole. I'm a that's Jimmy Cooks. And then I don't
Pop
know.
track?
21 Savage is everywhere.
Pop
You said
shit?
what?
Pop shit?
Pop shit. No. Like this is gonna bother me now, Nicole. Now I can't end the podcast until I get this song. 21 Savage, Drake. They have some knife talk. I missed a body
Oh,
catcher, saw the
South
gang soul
Face, South Snatcher.
snatcher.
See, like
Like
that.
they're good. They have good chemistry. I'm waiting for it. And it's about to be Halloween. I was like, look, 21 Savage always drops an album around Halloween time. He dropped
Yeah.
Still Serving with Offset, that one Halloween. Fantastic freaking album. Fantastic.
I
And
just want
then
to
he
make a joke
did
about him being British right now, but I can't think of one.
Saint Laurent. And then it was the other one. There was he dropped the album uh Slaughter God. Savage Mode 2 last year around Halloween.
Okay.
This is this year. I'm scared because Drake does not give off like mean guy vibes. Drake is
Yeah.
too soft. That's
He's
what
the
their dynamic
softest.
school. Drake is soft. 21 Savage is hard. But 21 Savage Halloween albums have a certain aesthetic. So how is Drake gonna do this? I hope he doesn't mess this up because he's been putting out crap lately.
Yeah,
But we'll
I
see.
mean, give him a challenge, you know. And the Drake album would have sounded better if Beyonce didn't just drop like one of the best banger after banger albums of her career. So that
Uh
really made
huh.
it look bad by comparison. The
Yeah.
juxtaposition was just like poor timing.
We'll see. There's a lot of music coming out though. I'm really excited. I still got to watch the Kendrick and Paris stream because I skimmed through it.
Ooh.
I was like, yo, this thing is crazy.
Well,
Um,
Spotify end of year, it stops tracking data on October 31st. So everybody don't listen to cringe music the next 2 weeks because that shit you make it count for yourself.
Listen, I gotta bring back my RHAP podcast for the end of the year because last year I did the end of the year top 5 albums of the year podcast. It's coming up. It's about to be
Yeah,
November.
I mean, start making your short list. Maybe
I
we'll
gotta start getting
see
ready.
21 Longfellow and Drake.
21 Longfellow. 21 crumpets. So I can only
21
start.
Crumpets.
All right. Listen, Nicole, this was a fun one.
Yeah,
As
we went
always.
off.
We always have fun, no matter if you're nasally or if I'm fresh out of bed. We always make it happen, you know.
Oh,
So
we're awake. This was my coffee.
Nicole, where can people find you?
So I'm anywhere you can find people on the internet at Behind the Secret. I'll be on Crime Scene this week over on Rap as a podcast. So if you're interested in spooky, I guess that's definitely not the correct word. If you're interested in like true crime, that's exactly what it's all about. And I'll be here talking shit on a bi-weekly basis until Isaiah tells me to stop. So
I'll never tell you to stop, Nicole. You have residency here until you want to stop, okay?
Move world.
Um for me, as usual, you can find me at Eat Ball Bangers everywhere. We got a couple podcasts today. This is the first one. So if you're back here at 2 p.m., if you're into total drama, because I know a couple of you have been blowing up my DMs a couple months now, asking for that, we're going to finally. I made Sabrina binge the rest of total drama action, and we're going to
Oh,
talk about total drama action. And then move on to World Tour. Because look, the new Total Drama season got announced. It's pretty big. So,
I'm so excited. I mean,
yeah.
hopefully, Lashana is brought back mid-season like Sandra style and like
Right. Listen,
ends
I
up
gotta
winning.
get her. I gotta get Sabrina caught up. She has a lot to get through, you know. So,
There's a lot.
and then the Love Is Blind podcast, super successful last season. Me, Abby are back. We will be
Let's
talking
go.
about Love Is Blind. Josie's going to join us, and we're going to just talk crap about these horrible couples because my God, they always suck.
I'm scared.
Um, but you know, it's going to be a fun time. So join us then. I also have one more Big Brother podcast coming. I think it's next tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about Big Brother 23, reviewing it with a whole lot of other Big Brother podcasters. So that's going to be cool too. But until next time, with the new outro, shout out Tim. Have a good one. Bye.